Tonight I'm going to build this Lego city, no limits race car ramp. So last time I built that little hospital bed car, it was very fun. And then this one got the toilet one, so I can't wait to open this one. So it's just another smallish medium size set to build, just because I'm not ready to build this corner yet. Maybe I'll start next week, we'll see how it goes. And I also need to do a few review of the set. And surprisingly, this one is with the plastic bags, and you do get a few additional big parts for the RAM, and that's pretty much it. Still can't figure it out because they're from the same factory, so I can't figure out what's the logic. Because supposedly, if you still have the plastic bag, then they will continue to use the what's this? I don't know, the paper bag. Anyway, we've got bag 1 and 2. Basically, we're going to build the razor first. So let's say roll plates, 1 and 2, and then we've got the RAM at the end. So whoa, is it no stickers? That's pretty cool. No sticker means you got some cool printed parts. That is exclusive to this set right now. But yeah, the plan is to build this. I think I've got one more set that I will do a building like this. It's smaller, but I haven't decided whether I should do it now or should I do it like after building to this corner. But anyway, and I kind of ran into some really good deals on the sail barge. As I said, that originally I wasn't intent to buy, but for some reason the way that it's just being designed and having that at minifigure scale is kind of interests me. And then we've got Mighty Ape New Zealand got 25% off, which is really cool. With 25% off, that's a huge discount. But anyway, so this hot dog salesperson got a new poster, which we can take a look when I do the in-depth review. And then of course you got the helmet. So it shouldn't take me long to build this one, but where's the helmet visor? I couldn't find the visor for some reason. Probably will pop up somewhere later, but I think it's because it needs to have back one, just back one. Anyway, let's just get the razor built, and then we'll manage to find the visor later on. So here we are. Let's just get this built. I'm not sure. I was planning maybe I could do a review video, because I really need to stock up some video, because I'm actually pretty exhausted today from work. There's like a bunch of meetings and stuff. It's really taking a toll, and then once you get home, then you got this to deal with, that to deal with. Just don't have the patience. This is really exhausting. So the hot dog car is also pretty cute, looking good. And then if just need to build this, of course we need to build two, because it's the sausage, right? One end, two end. So this is how it's been built, and it's really simple, but for some reason there's no actually 5 pieces inside the bag. There's only one. Okay, that's something new. Usually you get a spare one. Anyway, so hard to put on the visor, but I much prefer they don't have the helmet, because I think it adds more character. But of course, safety reason, you can't teach kids having a race without the proper safety gear, right? Because otherwise people might sue Lego. Hey, you taught my kids some wrong thing. Anyway, I actually quite like the new wheel piece. I think overall the whole, is it soapbox or sandbox razor. I think this is it's pretty cool. It's small enough to have enough fun. Okay, so let's see. Okay, this is it. And then we've got one razor done. It's the hot dog razor, and then back to is the toilet razor again. This toilet cleaner has an exclusive. Well, it won't be exclusive soon, but at least for now, it's exclusive to this set. So it's a brand new uniform. Wearing plastic glove. Obviously, you don't want to touch toilet. Sometimes, public toilet is gross. I don't know how people end up, pissing on the floor, in some ridiculous situation where, the whole wall is full of poops, and just don't understand how that happened. But we'll see how it goes. Let's just quickly build this. I think I can finish building RAM today. It does have a little bit more pieces compared to yesterday build, but somehow yesterday build I kind of finished quite quickly. I think having this and the hospital bed just brilliant. It's always love. I do have an idea. Maybe I can. Maybe I should. I don't know. I'll wait for the parts available from Pick Brick. But again, once you wait for the parts to be in stock, you have to wait for the order to be sent out. Already approaching 4 months, and I still haven't get my order shipped, and I already need to update payment method and stuff. But anyway, I do have some weird ideas like casket. I think a coffin. I think would be pretty cool. And there's a nice toilet over here. What else? Maybe we can do a Japanese style toilet, because this is the Western style with the seat. But can it? Or maybe a urinal, so a guy can be standing while you're raising. So yeah, or maybe even a little poop, the toilet paper. I don't know. It's full of toilet humors idea. So here we are. We've got this. Oh, do we have something at the back? No, it's some site. Oh, that's a shame. It's such a cool thing, but at the back they have nothing to cover up the studs. I think I might need to get some additional part. Like they got the the pipe and things, just don't have the. I think it would be better just to have a flat towel, kind of cover it up. But well, it is what it is. Nothing is perfect. So if you ask me to choose which one is better, this or the hospital bed, but this one is cute too. Okay. So now we've got 1 and 2 done, and move on to bag number 3, which is the RAM. So let's just open that. So I'm actually progressing quite quickly. I wonder how big it is. So sometimes, hey, just look at the picture. The set doesn't seem so big, but often it ends up pretty big at times. So I just need to figure out which way is which. Let's just okay. So which way is it? I think that is it. Can't figure it out. Do we need to switch over? No. Okay. Anyway, so I think here's the back of the set. The thing is, this type of set, I would like once I finish, I'll just leave it for the twins to play around with it, and kind of remind them, hey, don't lose those exclusive parts. Because I mean, it's just like some of the set it's a really fun set to build and fun set to play with, but there ain't much display value. So I'm because I don't. I guess as you grow older, it's not like there's a restriction, but that's how they derive the term adult fan of Lego. It's like, I mean, you still play with it, but then the way that you call it play is different. First, of course, the building experience, but once it's built, the way to enjoy Lego is slightly different because as you're young and kids, you got lots of more thoughts, a lot more role playing and kind of smashing things around. And but as you grow up, you try to create more details and more like setting up a scene type of things and kind of adjust the setting to tell a story type of stuff. So this is a totally, completely different approach. I'm not sure what type of approach you have. For me, right, it's more a display thing. So sometimes dust and stuff is a bit annoying. So obviously we are all very busy adults, so you don't really have the time to dust every single piece, right? So as your collection grow, that you start asking, yeah, do I really need this much? The thing is, we do. Obviously, you don't need that much, buy that many Lego, but once you start collect something, the things you own, the stuff that unique that you like, that does really depend on different people have different circumstances. When you can afford it, of course, this is expensive, but not like collecting actual cars expensive, right? That's why people love to collect die casts and stuff, because you can't really afford the actual car. But when people, as your income scale up, and if you're fortunate enough to earn more money, then yeah, you're gonna actually collect the actual cars and possibly different houses. Some people do it for investment because what they want to collect is not the actual asset, but they like to collect more money. Who doesn't, right? But I do the way I see, right? I want to grow income, not because I love money. It's more like there are things that I enjoy and wanted to do that require more money. But hence the spending habit, right? But as you can afford more things, then you tend to collect more expensive stuff, which is not a financially responsible way to spend your earning. Did I place the spider correctly? Hopefully I did. But sometimes it's hard to see. No, I didn't. So it's actually placing it in between. So okay. So here's the corner. I'll just do it like they kind of suggest you to build it separately, but now I'll just do it my way, because as long as whatever like suit you best. Sometimes if you follow, I mean, if you see me, or watch me through the building of Avengers Towers or some other bigger set, you will notice I do make a few complaints about the instruction booklet, or maybe because sometimes when something is not complete, right, then there's a possibility that it might not be secure enough and cause problem. And I actually quite like the structure of this ramp. I think it could play a role in some, you know, city settings. Not like it really depends on what you have in the display, right? Because it will be some good structure, like at a pier or something like that. Like then there's water or something under the bridge. You know, that would be the most likely structure. And so it's really struggling to kind of flip the instruction booklet. So let's see how fast I can progress the build, right? So because right, really there's like 4, 5, 6 to go, so 3 more bags, and it's not like 10:40, right? We want to wrap it up before midnight, so that I don't have to stay too late. And if I able to you know, finish early, I might use the time to export the video to actually film the review of the set that I built yesterday. So there are various options that I have, but we'll see how it goes. It really depends on how fast I can progress this whole thing. But I'm really happy that this set has no stickers. To be honest, it's a surprise. Sometimes it's like, oh yeah, you don't expect stickers, and then they pop up just a few stickers like the Mario Kart things. But you know, when you're expecting a sticker, because like by looking at the box art, I do felt, hey, originally I thought, hey, there will be 3 stickers on the key label, but it's actually printed. And because I haven't watched any of the detailed review or walkthrough of this set before I buy this, so it's ironic, right? I do lots of review video, but me personally, I don't watch review that much. Not that I don't enjoy watching it. It's more like I want to keep, you know, my building experience spoiler free, as I get the maximum enjoyment from it. Oh man, this print is so cool. This print is a really cool print. Absolutely love it. It's no limit. So this is, I guess, within the Lego City setting, this is how they call this type of competition. So we've got bag number 5. No, bag number 4, not 5. So again, we're building another section of the ramp. So but this one is the front section. So you can see like all the big pieces, which means that you know, there's just wait. Okay, which means I don't know what it is. See, that's why, you know, when I'm feeling tired, I end up in this situation that I'm not sure what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so lots of big pieces should be finishing pretty quickly. Normally it's like building interior, so sometimes some of the smaller set might takes me longer to do because of what? Because of all the interior details. So okay, here we are. So this all the big pieces kind of makes it a lot easier to build the thing. Oops, I dropped something. Can't see the logo. Just need to grab it. Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, so this masonry bricks. Again, you know, things are pretty straightforward here. And just will then connect to the other side very soon. So of course we need to have this RAM here. So I think this is the first time I have this in this gray color. I've got obviously from the Stun set got the other color, and it will be just sticking onto here. I'll just move the razor on the side so I can have the space to watch and build. So far I find it pretty cool. It's simple, but it's something different. And again, I keep repeating myself, the fact that there's no stick has really surprised me. Some cool minifigures. Yeah, so again, there's a much more simpler set to build compared to set in similar size. So that's why you can see the overall progress just a little bit quicker compared to some of the recent set that I've built. But even yesterday's set was a good set. I think I'm not planning to watch any TV tomorrow, so I might have some time to actually wrap up with all this review of the set, and then this one just goes into here, and we'll have two tiles to kind of secure this thing. So this is how it connects together. Maybe it would be better to have Technic pin to connect so it can easier to detach, because otherwise you kind of have this footprint, which means problem. Well, not problem, but just if you want to store in a container, then you need to do some deconstruction. So I think there are two new prints here. The finish line one, I think, would, once this is available on the brick, I will definitely get more of this. And I think they only have two in this set, so let me just move the RAM in front of me so I can kind of finish up the RAM. What's it? Okay. So yeah, I'm not really a fan of the roll plates. I mean, it gives you flexibility to create a pattern, but you got the gaps, right? So yeah, I prefer the old style roll plates, because those are better one. Well, it depends. Obviously this type of roll gives you more flexibility, but I do prefer the old roll plates. And then we've got two yellow lights underneath. Definitely this one is on top, right? So I wonder how it's connected to it though. And yeah, so this way is okay. I mean, it's one full plate, so I wonder what's this for. Definitely not to keep things intact, but kind of maybe create some shape or something. Obviously we need this at the bottom so that it can connect to some other parts later on, and then we need this so that it can clip onto the part that we just built. Okay, so here we are. Really not that many things to build. I think definitely we'll be finishing this set tonight, but just need to be extra careful that I don't make stupid mistake. So again, we need two of this. So this one is the barrier, because without the barrier, the razor might go off track and cause severe injury. Although I don't think the minifigure would die or something like that. My eye is getting really dry. That's just a little bit more than I'll be finishing. We'll see what's the time so that I could get some video done. Because one of the key things is, again, mentioned many times that, you know, weekend on kids duty, although I'm allowed to build Lego, but sometimes, you know, the kids might wake up and I just don't think an interruption. I think last 2 weeks with me going to bed quite early, give myself more sleep, and at the same time, what's that? You know, the kids are a lot more calmer, and this is where it just connect up top, and this is where it connect to it, right? So just so this is how, okay, it's kind of lined up pretty well. I'm surprised how well it lines up. And then we've got a street light. Okay, let's just make sure that it lined up properly. Yeah, I can't believe I bought the cell bunch. And this at the same time also got the, you know, the other was that the Solid Pit that set is like should be part of the well, it's also 25% off. I wish it's 30% off, but I doubt that it would happen. So okay, so it's here. But anyway, so got the complete set, which I think went a little bit crazy, but man, 25% off. It's just too good of a deal. And then we've got a wheelchair, and this mechanic I think made appearance in earlier set. I think in one of the Lego City Garage workshop set. It's the same lady on a wheelchair with her magenta hair. So, and I'm surprised she made an appearance after 2 years, because that set was not from last year, or maybe it's just a similar person, but with by a different character. But who cares? I don't really care. All I care is about, you know, building this set and you know, what's the end result. But always nice to get more, you know, like wheelchair. When they first introduced like all the multiple of the gray one, now they have like different color. And of course, we've got this workbench here. Okay, so there's some smaller build, but it's not like extremely detailed. It's like the robot roller coaster. That one has a lot more details, and actually that's one of the best Lego. I would probably want, if you just look at purely just Lego City, that's probably, I would say, the best 2024 Lego City set, because it's fun to build, it looks great, tons of cool parts. So, you know, why not? This one is not as detailed, because that one has much more advanced build compared this one. This one is a lot more simpler. Well, considering, you know, the overplay feature, obviously they targeting much younger audience. So hence, you know, they have to make the build more accessible. Because you know, if the build is too complex, you know, the target age group will likely to be losing interest, which is not, you know, Lego intention. Because if, let's say, if a parents bought the set and immediately the kids not enjoying, because even though it's not the most expensive set, but Lego is still considered an expensive toy, which means less likely the parents will buy more Lego. So that's not Lego best intention. So you've got something attached to here. And then what's next? So we've got more things. we need to prepare on this side, so kind of make this angle more secure and kind of start laying down the foundation on other parts on top, because we still need to build the top area. We've got two of this just lining up here so that it has enough support to add things on top. Definitely will be finished building this very soon. It's just you know, my view a little bit so that I can continue to build this without much problem. And so we've got masonry bricks here, and I really like the fact they use all this arch, even though you don't really see it, kind of give you an idea. It's just underneath a bridge. Pretty cool. But I do feel this is not your normal bridge. This is really a ramp for some kind of extreme sport, because the angle is quite steep. If I'm riding on those carts, right, I definitely don't want to go down, because the risk of, not like critical injury, but still the risk of getting injured and having a few weeks off work is quite high. And then we've got all the tiles that we need to kind of here to give you more to add. And then we've got more parts on this side. Wonder what those are. Those are on the package. I don't see much, but that makes me tempted to get the fire truck, and also what's that, the piece I cut, just to get the parts rather than wait so that I can create my own custom model. Because I thought originally I can change the hot dog razor a little bit, but just looking at the hot dog razor, I think it's fine because it looks pretty cool. I might end up the same if I decide to buy that. And to be honest, at 18 bucks is actually a pretty good deal to get 2 minifigures, 2 cool bike, and I find it interesting on how they link up. I thought it's just a flat piece, but it's actually having this here to create a smooth transition down. So here, okay, so there, I mean, you do still have a gap, but that's the best Lego can do, right? So we'll test it out later on. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool set. It's not like, hey, just a facade. It does have a much complete look and have a purpose. So, because sometimes you get like playset and just looks weird and overly simple. So I think this is done pretty well. Okay, we've got this to do. Okay. And then we just got one more backlight light. I'm pretty sure we've got another street light. This one's slightly different. This one doesn't have the other ramp, but mostly the same. Okay. And we've got this. Oops. And I make a mistake. Okay. Doesn't really help though. Where's it? Where did it go? Just right here. Nope. My fingernails. Next time I need to be extra careful because you know, so nearly break the piece. So just right here, and this time it will be just on this side. Okay, it's a really nice street light. Okay, can't be perfectly aligned, but you know, we are moving towards the final parts, and then we've got a spectator with a selfie stick. Okay, so I'll just get all this out, and yeah, it turns out to be much quicker than I would have thought. And this is also new torso. Is one of the outfit, a variant of same outfit from last year, I think. So okay, and then of course he has his selfie stick. Okay, so here, alright, and the phone piece. Okay, let's just make sure that it's at the center, and then he can hold onto this. I'm not going to do the review video tonight for this one because this one got a lot more to talk about. So if I have the time, then I will do it tomorrow. Because I really want to film the Avengers Tower review. But if I can't, then I will just wait until next time. But we'll see how it goes. Right? Of course, we've got this here. This. Wonder why I'm not talking, because I'm getting really tired. But it's only a little bit more than we've done, so just on here, I think it's not the perfect way to have the barrier, because you can't have this curve. I mean, you can possibly but not at the same curvature. So you just got to pick how to do certain things. But yeah. Okay. What? So which way? Okay, it's connecting this way. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So hard to press everything together. And yeah, and that's it for the barrier. I nearly do it the wrong end. And what's next? So the final place with all the signs. So should be quite simple. Again, I'm still very happy the fact that this set has no sticker. There. Then we've got this here, and as a short yet pretty effective build, which I quite enjoy. I thought we're gonna rate this set quite high. I mean, I got it with the discount, so 20% off, then it makes it very reasonable. Without discount, it's just a tad little bit too pricey. But with a discount, it makes it suddenly well, if you get 20% off like me, then I say actually considering what you get and the volume of the set and the overall experience, I think it's a really good deal. Anyway, got, because there's a launching mechanism, it's not just a push along thing, so be interesting to see how it's been. I think it's a very simple launching mechanism. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully I finish building before 11:30. I think it may already pass 11:30, but well, I can't do much about it then. And I need to change, because every time I look at all the arrows, I think it's so hard to so hard to see exactly how certain things work, or well, how it's aligned, because those arrows often mean very misleading, I say. And then we've got the podium, is it? I don't know, maybe. Well, I see the cup. Okay. The other guy is not a spectator, but probably the person that awarding the winner's trophy. And this goes right at here. So this is how it launched. So it's a slight push with a action mechanism rather than you just use your finger to do it. And we've got this to line up the barrier, just move aside, and of course we've got the sign there. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. And then we've got this on this side, which is identical. Just looking, trying to find the piece I need. Okay, I'm very sleepy right now. Okay, and we'll go on here. I think we have two flags, and when you build the finish flag here as well with white and black and white bricks, of course, this black and white check. It's not entirely check though, because it's rectangle rather than an actual square. But I'm glad it's 1 by 2, because if it's 1 by 1, I would probably lose my temper because it might not align the way that I want as easy. It's a little bit hard to secure them, but once you put it in place, I'm pretty sure the next step is have something on top to kind of secure this thing. Okay, now it's a lot more secure, and then kind of smooth it out. What's next then? And we've got this. What's that? It's a Technic pin. Yep, indeed. And again, a printed. So this is the the one introduced from Mario, but this one is a flat surface, and we've got a nice print. So this is again something really cool. Okay. And this is how it's kind of set, and then of course we've got the two flags and then the trophy at the center. Just put the flag, so they use the very short pole for the flag. I guess it's enough, because you have the other parts here, so oops, push it down too hard. And that's pretty much it. Got this done. Okay, and then just take some photos and get start uploading the video. And that's it. I think let's just try it out. Oops. Okay, so I don't need the instruction booklet anymore. All this can put aside, but we've got this completed. I think it might be better to face this way because unfortunately this printed tiles is only on one side. I wish that they have two more so you can have on the other side, and it makes a lot more complete because otherwise, you know, to show you the details I have to face this way. So let's just try it out. I'll have the toilet janitor standing rather than sitting. Don't try this at home because it's a dangerous movement. So you can have the two cards on top. I'll have the hot dog person, and then what you do, I will just have my hands here to stop it. So that's something that you can push along and you can see which one kind of goes down. But unfortunately, because of the surface doesn't have, it's so too smooth, kind of have, you know, a really good traction, so it kind of skid. Well, it's kind of breaks, hard breaks once it go down here and crash. But this is how it works. I think it works pretty well. And you can, you know, how do they bring the cart? I think they just push the cart back on here, so you can have toilet against the hospital bed. But this is the race car ramp, and I'm very happy with the overall result and can't wait to do the review in the next few days. But tonight is good night.